Absolutely. Here's a 500-word story built around the theme. Must eat three best anti-aging fruits every day if you want better health. Presented in a relatable and engaging narrative style. The fruit bowl that turned back time. Sandra Kim wasn't chasing youth. She just wanted her energy back. At 54, the New York art teacher had begun to feel faded. Her skin looked dull, her joints ached after long walks, and her memory wasn't as sharp as it once was. She'd find herself forgetting small things, where she put her keys, the name of a new student, even why she walked into a room. It wasn't alarming, exactly, but it was frustrating. She knew aging was natural, but she couldn't help wondering, was there a way to slow it down, or at least feel better while going through it? Her wake-up call came during a lunch break when she caught a glimpse of herself in the school's bathroom mirror under fluorescent lights. Her face looked tired. She sighed, pulled out her phone, and searched. Natural ways to look and feel younger. One article kept popping up. Must eat three best anti-aging fruits to stay sharp and radiant. Skeptical but curious, she read on. According to the research, the top three fruits for anti-aging were 1. Blueberries. Packed with antioxidants, they fight oxidative stress, improve brain function, and protect skin cells. 2. Avocados. Technically a fruit, rich in healthy fats and vitamin E, known to reduce inflammation and support skin elasticity. 3. Pomegranates. Loaded with polyphenols that combat free radicals and support heart health, memory, and collagen production. Sandra was surprised. These weren't exotic superfoods she'd have to order online. They were in her local grocery store. That same evening, she made a change. She swapped her evening snack of chips for a bowl of blueberries. The next day, she added half an avocado to her lunch salad. By the weekend, she was sipping on pomegranate juice instead of soda. She didn't expect instant results, but within 2 weeks, her energy was noticeably better. Her skin had a little more glow, her digestion improved, and her mind felt clearer. She started walking more, sleeping better, and even smiling more, which, ironically, made her look younger too. By month's end, Sandra was hooked. She called it her fruit bowl of youth. Every morning, she prepped her trio of fruits into smoothies, salads, or just fresh in a bowl. Colleagues asked if she'd changed skincare products. Her students commented on her mood. Even her adult daughter, visiting from college, said, "Mom, you look amazing." Sandra now shares her simple secret with anyone who asks. You don't need magic pills or expensive creams. Just eat smart. Start with 3 fruits. They gave me my spark back, and they can do the same for you. Let me know if you'd like a 2-sentence version of this, turned into an AI-generated voiceover. Pick a voice. Alloy, Echo, Fable, Onyx, Nova, or Shimmer, and I'll make it happen. Absolutely. Here's a 500-word continuation of Sandra's story, diving deeper into how those 3 fruits not only improved her physical well-being, but also transformed her mindset, relationships, and everyday life. As the weeks turned into months, Sandra began to realize her transformation wasn't just skin deep. It wasn't only the smoother skin, brighter eyes, or less aching in her joints, it was the shift in how she felt about herself. With each bowl of blueberries, each creamy avocado toast, and each ruby red splash of pomegranate juice in her smoothies, she felt like she was reclaiming ownership of her body and her future. Her morning routine, once a sluggish roll out of bed and a reluctant glance in the mirror, became something sacred. She'd wake up early, play her favorite jazz playlist, and take her time preparing breakfast. Her fruit trio wasn't just fuel. It had become a ritual of self-care. The people around her started to notice not just her appearance, but her energy. Her coworkers began calling her sunshine because she always seemed to bring light into a room. She wasn't dragging herself through the day anymore. She was fully present, laughing more, listening better, and taking deeper breaths. Students lingered after class to talk, to ask advice, or just to hang around her calming, optimistic presence. One of her fellow teachers even asked her to give a mini wellness talk at the monthly staff meeting. That talk changed everything. Standing in front of her peers, Sandra spoke not as a health expert, but as someone who had simply tried something different and found something that worked. "These three fruits aren't magic," she said, "but they gave me something I didn't even realize I'd lost: energy, focus, and the desire to take care of myself again." She passed around samples of her favorite snack, a mix of blueberries, diced avocado with lemon juice, and pomegranate seeds. To her surprise, the room buzzed with excitement. Her simple fruit ritual had become contagious. The next day, a colleague showed her a photo of their new anti-aging breakfast bowl. Another started bringing avocado wraps for lunch. Even the school principal joked that she'd traded her coffee for pomegranate smoothies. A wellness ripple had started, and Sandra was at the center. But the most touching moment came weeks later, when her daughter called out of the blue. "I've been stressed lately," she admitted. "You just sound so happy, Mom. Can you teach me your fruit thing?" They began FaceTiming every Sunday, making their fruit bowls together from two different cities. It wasn't just about food anymore. It was about connection, routine, and choosing health one day at a time. Sandra now sees aging not as something to fear, but something to shape. "We can't control everything," she often says, "but we can control what we put on our fork." And for her, 3 fruits a day became more than a habit. They were the beginning of a vibrant second act. Let me know if you want a voiceover of a short version of this story. Just give me a 2-sentence summary and your preferred voice from Alloy, Echo, Fable, Onyx, Nova, or Shimmer, of course. Here's a 200-word paragraph that continues Sandra's story, showing how her simple fruit habit led to even bigger lifestyle changes and inspired others in her community. Sandra's journey didn't stop at the fruit bowl. As she began to feel better, she found herself curious about other aspects of healthy living. She started researching gut health, hydration, and how certain foods affected mood and inflammation. Soon, she was drinking more water, swapping processed snacks for nuts and seeds, and walking an extra 15 minutes each day. What began as a 3-fruit ritual became a full lifestyle shift, but it never felt forced. It felt right. Her choices were guided not by guilt or pressure, but by the way her body responded with renewed energy and clarity. Encouraged by the changes, she started a small online group with some friends and colleagues called Better Every Day, where they shared recipes, health tips, and weekly challenges, like trying a new fruit or walking 10,000 steps. It grew faster than she expected, filled with people who were tired of fad diets and just wanted real, sustainable wellness. Sandra had no idea that such a small change, eating 3 fruits a day, could have a domino effect, not just in her own life, but in the lives of dozens of others. And it all started with blueberries, avocados, and pomegranates. Want a mini voiceover version? Let me know.